Greetings everyone friends, welcome to my new video. Today I'm here with the second video where I show myself. I mentioned in the video yesterday, I actually said in the first video that I would like to open with Binance Launchpool. Then Launchpool came. I'm happy, honestly. You made very great comments on yesterday's video. I thank you all one by one for that. Once again I realized that our community is really a quality community, and this made me happy. My friends, today's video will be in 4 separate parts. First, what is Launchpool? Then, does it make sense to join with YMBA? Or should we join with FDST? I'll talk about that. Then I'll show you how to join Binance Launchpool on the web and on the phone. That'll be the third step. The fourth and last step is how much does Launchpool pay? Does it really pay? Let's go to the video. Welcome back guys, I talked about it yesterday. What is Monte Conte? It's actually a book by Alexandre Dumas. Why do I like that name? I'll tell you about it. Here's the idea. Sometimes people face difficulties in their lives. We can give up in the face of adversity, or we can always fight with hope. In this book, a person who was put in the most difficult situation, a person who was even thrown into dungeons, but then he comes back to life as Conte. It's a book about that. So he doesn't give up, he works, he strives. That's why I chose this title. We will talk about it again in the future. There is a syndrome called decision fetish in English. Choice fatigue. That's why you will always see me in white clothes. For example, I have 3 of these shirts because I don't want to wear the same one all the time, but I'll always wear white clothes because I don't want to have to choose. I don't want to be less productive. I'll wear something random and go out. I don't want to decide on clothes. I want you to know about that too. I don't wear the same outfit every day, but I wear the same model of clothes or the second model of the same product. What is this Loungefull? Let's talk about it. Friends, Binance Launchpool is actually a pre-sale mechanism, and we don't pay money when we buy it. It is given to us completely free. We have BNB or dollars. We lock it. And people sometimes think that I locked $100. A coin will come for $100. No friends, it comes much less. So the more we lock it, the more it comes. What is it Loungefull? We lock BNB or we lock dollars. In return, in proportion to the ratio, and I will explain the ratio of this now. We are given coins from a pre-sale. This is Loungefull. I'm going to make a very important warning and then we'll go to the computer screen. Now this is what always happens. On PancakeSwap or on Binance's webhooks, you can very easily, for example, our current coin is called Saga. I can issue a Saga coin very easily. There are so many scammers out there. They're leaving, or one of you guys. I bought Saga from PancakeSwap. How can I withdraw it to Binance? You can't. They are all scammers. Please don't fall for any of them. Saga will only be listed on Binance now. You can't buy it anywhere before that. Please don't get scammed. Let's move to the computer screen. Now, I get asked a lot, should I buy with BNB? Should I buy with EFDST? It's very simple. It's like, if I remember correctly, we're on the 51st Loungefull project. If you're going to participate in every pre-sale, as I do of course, you can buy BNB with some of your money and participate in the pre-sales, or I've got dollars idle. I can go and convert it to EFDST, and I can join Loungefull, but there's only one event. And the lecturer says Loungefull is a good thing, but I have a $100 pixel right now. I'll exchange the pixel and buy BNB and participate in the pre-sale. I'll win there. And after the pre-sale, I'll switch back to pixels. That's just wrong. Never do that. It will cost you money. Because when Loungefull is announced, the price of BNB goes up. After Loungefull is over, the price of BNB may drop a little bit. If you are in it for the long term, BNB is okay. If you have dollars, then EFDST is okay. That's the strategy. It's very simple. You don't need that kind of head compensation to join this Loungefull. There are a lot of newcomers to crypto. To join this Loungefull, you need to have a Binance membership. In the description of the video you're watching, guys, there's our Binance membership link. You get a 20% commission discount. And for those who become a member and fill out the form in our reference, into our private group that we share, you may immediately say, why can't we get in? Every friend who strongly supports the community, we take them into this analysis group. Let me tell you that too. Now we've talked a lot. Now let's see about joining. I had this strategy. I'll come back to that a little later in the video. I'll come back to that later on in the video. Right now, I need to join Saga with my friends with 25.7 BNB. And I'm going to come back to, I'm going to hit staked. And here's how much BNB I have in my BNB spot account. How much BNB I have in my BNB spot account. I hit staked. I come over here, I type in 25.7 and I said staked. And now you can see that BNB is staked. So the staked BNB part is 25.7 and I have 1.5 BNBs left in my wallet, and that's when I needed something urgent. I need to change the money. So I press rhythm and I press the number of BNBs I want to withdraw. When I press rhythm, I can withdraw BNBs. In fact, let's change the language to Turkish. Look, rhythm is back. That's how we saw it. I get asked this a lot. How many can I win with 1 BNB? I'll tell you the math. Now the total BNB staked so far is shown here. 1,578,000 BNBs have been staked, and the total pool is 36 million Saga. If I own 157,000 BNBs, that's 10% of the total pool, then I get 10% of the prize. That's 3,600,000,000 Saga. If I own 1% of the pool, so if I have 15,000 BNBs, guys, that's the ratio again. I'll get 1% of the total reward. How do we calculate? My staked BNB divided by the total BNB stake times the total BNB pool reward. This of course means that if I keep it locked for 4 days of farming, I earn this reward. This is how the process is calculated, friends. That's how you can find out how much you've earned. At the same time, on our website, montecryptoconto.com, when you enter this, again, I put the link in the video description. See, here's the other part. When you come here to Binance pre-sales, we've been keeping a chart since age. For example, if you hold Ethene, a guy who holds 25,10 BNB made about $340. You can do a sketchy ratio from there. It varies from Loungeball to Loungeball. Ethene, for example, made a really nice profit. And we sold a little early. I still can't believe the price. I put it down to this. I think, for example, people compared it to Ether fee, and they said Ether fee is $3, $7, but Ethene is $1. So they said, let's buy Ethene, because that's what happens in new markets. When we do the market KTIP calculation, it's very hard to want to buy Ethene. I mean, I can't buy it at this price right now, but that doesn't mean it could still go to $5. That's what we're saying. I say that in every video, because the cryptocurrency market is open to surprises. Now, how do I get my rewards? My rewards are reflected here. When are they reflecting? 12 hours from now, the farm will start, and my rewards will come to me every hour. So you can find out how much you can earn. I get my rewards every hour. I can take the rewards and withdraw my rewards. Or you don't have to do that at all. You wait for the event to end. And after the event is over, the rewards will be automatically to our spot account an hour or two later. Likewise, if you don't touch your BNBs, what happens is that they are automatically transferred to the spot account. Now, how can we participate by FDST? I'll look into that. We don't have a list on the FDST side right now, but I'm recording it now and we'll have a list for that. How much does it pay? I'll tell you about that, but just to see. I'm going to stake $100 here right now. I'm giving an example of $100, 10 Saga. $1,000 is 100 Saga. Proportion is proportion. The more bread, the more meatballs. Now, friends, I tweeted this morning. For a couple of days, BNB has been positively decoupled from the market. What that means is this. A new Loungepool is coming, and it's no surprise, it's really doing well in the bull period. So what I see right now is Binance's goal. When one Loungepool ends, they're going to move on to the next one, and in this way, to make a profit for BNB, and move the price of BNB upwards. The same. So if you want to pull the FDST as well, you can pull it from the bottom back here. Well, I'll tell you right now, sir. I'll explain it right away. Look, there's a more button at the top right. Then I go down to the bottom and there's the earnings section. From there, I clicked on the Launchpad. It was already on the Saga right in front of me. When I click on the BNB pool, in the same way I can click on stake and get stake. And if I want to get my money back, I can hit buyback. The logic doesn't change, guys. Let's show you how to join from your phone in this way. So how much does this Loungepool earn? One of the most curious parts of the job. Let's explain this. For this, we went to the section on our website again. And when was that? I started keeping a list in December. The video from December is still on our channel. You can have a look at it. We started with ACE. We started with how to join the ACE Loungepool. And if we deposit 20.5 BNB, it's an experiment actually. But the numbers are all real. It's a controlled experiment. That's $5,000. So if we had invested $5,000 in December, we'd have a total of $15,000 now. Most of that was because BNB went up. So how much did we make from each event? Here you see it in order. It goes 210, 276. The most recent event was $340. It was the most profitable event, which is a profit of $460 for those who can sell it on ATH. That's a very high percentage. Now, but you're going to say, here's what happens. Like he's saying, I read it in the comments the other day. He says, how much does he earn? I'm already showing it with the table. I'm not saying that he gets exactly 500 liras for 100 liras. The rate here is 5 liras for 100 liras per month. So even if he earns $5 for $100 a month, it's a good earning. I'm trying to explain this because there is a combined effect here. Anyway, when you look at it, for example, a man who invested $15,000 in Ethena earned $340, or he earned $460. I already show these in this table. The value I want to emphasize here is this. We did this. So how is our BNB number now? For example, I made $170 on ACE. Did I buy BNB with that? 21,1 BNB. Then I made $283 here. With that, I went and bought BNB after I sold it. Look, I don't put the ATH value. Instead, I put the sales ROI, that is, the profit I made until the time I sold it. And with that, I went and bought 22 BNB, and so on in every event. And I got more BNB. I won more prizes because of that. You don't have to do the same thing with $5,000. If you did the same painting with $500, you would have $1,500. If you did the same painting with $50, you would have $150. Proportion by proportion, I am telling you everything in a clear and honest way. This is the proportion by proportion. Now, apart from that, Hoja, I have 200 TL. What are we going to do? It really doesn't pay off. But there is still a benefit to joining Launchpool. Binance allocates a special $2,000 prize for Turkey. Let's leave the link to this in the video description. So if you are going to participate even with 100 TL, register here immediately. After all, it gives $200 to 10 people here. Turkey is a nice figure for the mass, not a bad number. There are also those among you who take these out. At least you can try this place. Hoja, is there a risk in this launch pool? The risk of this launch pool is actually what I mentioned in the video. There is not much risk on the FTSD side, so $1,000 equals $1,000. So there is not much risk. Is there on the BNB side? I mean, if you are only participating in this event, look, the chart of BNB is on the screen right now. If you buy here and sell there, you will make a very serious loss. But you held for the long term. Now you bought here and then it fell. You can be upside down for months, but then it can double again. Then it can fall again. When you hold for the long term, when we look cumulatively, BNB is now very close to the all-time record level, so it's profitable. But there is always risk in crypto. Don't think it's a comfortable thing. Never borrow from somewhere and join Launchpool. Never take out a loan and buy Launchpool. Never withdraw money from a credit card and join Launchpool. Events you can invest in if you have money on the side. If friends, this is also asked a lot. Some friends put their money in the BNB vault, so we call it BNB vault. If you put it in BNB vault, yes, you are participating in this launch pool. You don't need to pull it out of there and throw it back into Launchpool, my friends. By the way, we forgot that the video you are watching right now is an award-winning video. A friend who likes the video, subscribes to our channel, and shares the tweet in the fixed comment will earn 600 lira from us. I hope it was understandable. We always say, 2024 is the year of airdrops, which we can see very easily because there have been many airdrops so far. I share the current airdrops on my Twitter feed, and if you follow Twitter closely, you can see which airdrops you need to do. Please feel free to ask anything you have in mind in the comments. Every constructive comment is valuable for us. Your feedback is valuable for us. Hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.